Yo, what's good out to everybody, man? Welcome back to the Cook Up Podcast with your boy Marcus Swole, legend once again, man. I got a very special, legendary guest in the building. He goes by the name of Rapscall, aka Spooky Raw Have Nots, out of Allendale, South Carolina, my hometown. What's going on with you, Spooky?
You already know, boy, keeping it moving.
Hell yeah, man. So I
Things
want you
good
to
with you.
same thing here, man. Same thing. Keeping it moving, boy. Keeping it in the road, man. In between the lines, man. So I want you to tell my audience, man, who is Spooky Raw Have Nots, aka Rap Scout, and how did you get started in the game?
Well, how I got started, just me, Derek Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and Pato from
Mm-hmm.
Fairfax.
Mm-hmm.
I fell in love with the music through listening to hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really start writing music and doing music until I got with Derek and Pato. So
Mm-hmm.
I got started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. So what was one of your first songs, man, and what inspired you to write one of your first songs?
Man, first song. Uh, it's so many because like
I, I,
I'm just saying it's so many, but that's how I got started with doing music. I didn't start recording songs until me and Mad Money got together.
right, right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
me and Mad Money, we met. Well, we family, but how we met is so far as doing music
Mm-hmm.
because we all from the same hood, but everybody had their own little cliques.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as music, we met in Spin Bad one day.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really knew I rap but Derek and Pato.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Spin Bad one day, him, God bless the dead Dominique Eady. They,
Mm-hmm.
they was together.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Demetrius Doe was together. So Demetrius had heard a little something. He was like, man, my man will do this. And Dominique was like, nah, my man will do this.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike, we battled in Spin Bad,
Mm-hmm.
cousins. But that's the first time we've been linked up as
How
far as
y'all linked up? Yeah.
that's linked up on the music. Then we
Okay.
got we got up with Albert Brooker from St.
Okay.
Mark.
Okay.
He wanted to be our manager and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
we signed a little management contract with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in high school still. Mike already graduated. So Al got us all over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Me, Mad Money, Bubby, my cousin Vince, they call him Trauma,
Mm-hmm.
Londa Wesley,
Mm-hmm.
Darrell, and Donique Gray, because they used to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So that's my first song record. I can't remember the song,
You
but
just remember the experience.
I remember it was a Criss Cross sample.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the first song that I ever recorded in a studio. But the first song I ever recorded, we used to take two radios,
Mm-hmm.
play the beat on one,
And record another one.
record on the other one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
many of them, so I can't remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It was been so many years ago. I feel you,
So
bro.
many years ago, you know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
first studio session, first song was that song me and Mad Money recorded. We signed a little contract or whatever with Al.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I
So
got.
so what was some of the first venues you got a chance to perform in?
The Flamingos in Hilton Head. I don't even know if it still exists.
Mm-hmm. I
And
remember Flamingos.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But Brandon was our backup dancer.
Brandon who?
Brandon Sanders.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my people. Yeah,
You
I
know
know
what I'm
Brandon.
saying?
I didn't even know he was your backup dancer. I didn't know that.
For that particular event, him and Monique Harvey and April Wright.
Mm-hmm.
We shoot a little video. I never seen the video.
Right.
That's what we was supposed to be doing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah.
performed and everything. But that was like one of the first venues. But as far as like being heard first, the big dog with
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood. That's the
Mm-hmm.
dead.
DJ Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah. DJ Hollywood was playing a lot of people music back then, man.
You know what
He
I'm
looked
saying?
out for a lot of people,
A
man.
lot of people like because he had like a little connection, family from Jersey or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He had Killer Army.
Yeah.
The DJ was like, I think it's DJ Cloud 9. He was like related to him somehow, something like that. But they
Okay.
came out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like as far as like being heard out there, you know, on the radio, stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the first venue was Flamingos.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did the
So.
civic, you know what I'm saying? The Civic Center in Savannah. We did a
Mm-hmm.
we did a bunch of stuff with Al.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So how did that affect your career moving forward? And what kind of impressions did you leave on everybody after that?
It taught me it taught me the business.
Uh-huh.
Like my whole thing was learning that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Mm-hmm.
and this I'm talking about this like 1994, 95.
Yeah. Yeah. That's back in the days. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and for but each era, you know, I move along in each era.
Mm-hmm.
But it taught me the business, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the most important part is to learn the business, man. You know, the talent comes second.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, you got to know what you're doing with this thing, man. You can't just be aiming, well, shooting and not aiming. You see what I'm saying?
all the
So,
time, all the time.
yeah,
It,
yeah, man.
my cousin, because I want to tell this story,
Go
you know,
ahead.
and
You got
because
all
I
the time you need. Go ahead, tell it.
so you know what I'm saying, like because you know when you already know what it is. But my
Mm-hmm.
cousin, he who trauma, he was studying pre-law
Mm-hmm.
at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he was an artist too, one of the artists on 4 Feet. But in the contract said if we didn't make 100,000 within a year, that the contract could be voided.
Oh wow.
But
Yeah.
me and Mike not knowing the contract
Mm-hmm.
in high school, you know what I'm saying? My cousin pointed out to us. So now we hot. It's all love. Al know I love him. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm just telling the story that if people want to know the history, this the history.
Right.
The contract, well, me and Mac, we hot, so we like, man, we ain't recording nothing else. You ain't met these demands in this contract.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have had known it if my cousin didn't point it out
Right.
because he going to school for that
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So Al he goes and he sets up a talent show for people to diss me and my money.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst way to put it on Front Street, man. Is do a diss track, bro. Like
You know what
that.
I'm
That's just some disrespect
saying?
type.
I get it
Mm-hmm.
because we are been there too. But I said, but I'm just explaining like why I am the way I am. We'll get to that part today.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Mad Money joined the same show,
Right.
Win the Money.
That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy, right? They put out they put out a diss track about you about not getting the money, and then you turn around and come take the money. That's crazy.
We come real
That's
city,
crazy.
Studio City.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that.
that street, Studio City, take the money or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Well, we sat right back to the bar. We spin it back with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know that's when it's business, ain't nothing never personal.
Right.
That's what you know what I'm saying. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's
Oh,
the start how things got started. with that.
Okay. So moving forward, how was life after all of that? You know, how did everything else fall into place after that?
I mean, we formed LCA,
Mhm.
cousin George, you know what I'm saying? Bubby, Val.
Mhm.
We had a whole collective group of people,
Right.
and we started opening up for people. You know, like Craig Mack was hot at the time. This is Ben.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Raw Flush, people like that from New York. That's what, you know, people be like, okay, you know, you sound like New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah. You always did have like a northern swag.
always been in me. It
Yeah.
ain't, it's just the music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's where my people from.
Right.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Mhm.
That's it. As far as like on that, we formed, we did the LCA album,
Mhm.
and shows, moving state to state, moved to Charlotte. We did the Avengers album.
Mhm.
Me and Money, Scooter, and Brandon with
Mhm.
some dudes from Rochester, Mufu Productions.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much. Like it is going to be. I can't just cram it all in to and get to now.
You got time, my brother. You trust me. You got time. I got plenty of air time.
You know what I'm
Bought and
saying?
paid for. It's bought and paid for. Talk all you want, bro.
So I mean, that's what going. I'm saying that's what from
Mm,
there.
mhm.
So
So just give me a little bit more, man. What else you got? Well, I've been interested in picking your brain for quite a long time. I just never got with you and asked you, you know what I'm saying, personally, about your music career. So, you know,
you want to
this is
ask? Ask me.
uh, okay. So once you did all of that with Bubby and the rest of the crew, man, did you do any albums? Did you drop any albums after that? How many albums do you have out?
Well, albums I got like two, three,
Mm-hmm.
two mixtapes. I got of my own. I got like 18.
18 mixtapes, 3
18
albums.
tapes. I got like two, three albums.
Mhm.
And I got like a slew of other mixtapes that I'm on other people.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay. You got a lot of features, is what you're saying. You got features.
but features and also like DJs that's
DJs,
from all
host.
over across the
Yeah.
world. So you
Yeah.
know, ask for a song for their mixtape
Mhm.
here. You know what
What
I'm saying?
what so what was your favorite project that you did out of all of it?
Probably the Dingy Underground series mixtapes.
Mhm. Mhm.
Is like 8 volumes
Right.
and mostly industry beats,
Uh-huh.
like 2002 to 2006,
Mhm.
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When I was doing it, people was laughing at me.
It always laugh at you.
You
You
know,
can't run from that.
they were laughing at me
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, you trying to be them or it sounded like them?"
Yeah.
Whoever song it was.
Yeah.
I mean, then 50 Cent come along, he started doing it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But you know where we from though?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a different foundation, man.
Different
Yeah.
foundation. It's just
Yeah.
some people won't understand it.
Mhm.
Years later, here we are, 15, 16, 17 years later, and everybody doing it.
Everybody doing it. It was a trend. We was setting the trend. We was laying it out.
You
It
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's but I don't know, but that's like my best series because it was just so raw because we were we were recording in the car,
Mhm.
we were recording in motels,
Mhm.
recording in backyards.
Mhm.
Was laughing at that too because it wasn't no big studio and shit like.
Yeah.
But I had already done all that too.
I can tell you for a fact, man, when I was getting in it like that, man, I was on kitchen tables making beats, bro. No
Yeah, you know
studio,
what I'm
no
saying?
grill speakers,
Real
sitting
speakers,
in somebody's kitchen making beats, bro. I done did that before. You
yeah.
know? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
so
man.
it just but everybody doing that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
that's my whole. That's all I was on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because I moved out to Cali. I moved out to California and shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I moved out to California, like the vibe was just so different,
Mm-hmm.
and they gravitated to the music because they understood it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
got you. Yeah.
I'm doing so much to get everybody heard and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't just thinking about my career. I'm still, even though everybody was doing their own thing, all the music I got collectively from everybody, I'm still shopping that
Hmm.
also.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I get out there, like, that's what I said. This is like, because I was coming back from Cali to here, recording,
Mm-hmm.
recording with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who was
Yeah.
rapping at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and people was like, people were generating to the shit. I used to press up like 200-300 CDs because I
Mm-hmm.
flying out. I was scared to fly at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, flying came natural to me, man. I ain't hesitate at all to fly, bro. I just get on the plane and go, man. I just get on it.
I go now, but
Yeah.
I was just, it was just highway.
I
But
feel you. Yeah.
that gave me a chance in each different states though
Yeah.
that I'm stopping through, and I got CDs pressed up for people to get a CD or two.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I was promoting the music
Mm-hmm.
while I'm coming back and forth or whatever. So like that's like my favorite series. That Dingy Underground series is like 8 volumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's like my favorite series. It was
Yeah.
it was because it was raw. It wasn't really high quality, but
It was just raw, like
raw.
yeah, yeah. It just it had that rough sound that everybody liked to it. It wasn't polished yet. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that was my. But during that time, like I had got offered like 3 major deals,
Mm-hmm.
but not for just me,
Mm-hmm.
for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like one particular deal, Rap a Lot. People feel some type of way about it, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
I sent them a package. They called me. They said, we got a package with this songs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Wednesday. Get us 4 more songs by Monday to prove that it's really y'all.
Hmm. That
You know,
sounds similar to me. Um, I don't mean to cut you off, but I remember one time I had this interview at a studio and I was playing beats that I already made. So they was like, nah, we don't want to hear no beats you got already. Make one right now.
yeah,
They do they do shit like that.
you
You know
do
what I
stuff
mean?
like that, right?
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like I said, all of these things
Yeah.
teaching me the business along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Along with all that comes life, also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either
Mm-hmm.
you can keep doing this and wasting time,
Mm-hmm.
kids and everything,
Mm-hmm.
or you're gonna move this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it was. But I drove. I no lie. I drove all the way to Allendale to record those songs, man. But we couldn't get everybody together to record them.
Oh man. Yeah, I know we've been talking off and on for the last couple of weeks because we kind of like 2 weeks late with this show. So, um,
Yeah.
uh, you were saying something about you was trying to help the younger generation out. One of my family members and some more people that you had on the team. And you was just saying that everybody wanted that spotlight, but they weren't necessarily putting forward the
That
effort. Huh?
It's about it. Nobody want to put that work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like even I did 2015. You can pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
I put out a mixtape
Yeah.
collectively of people from a whole around South Carolina.
Right.
I ain't asked for no money, no nothing. Everything out my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Press CDs up. I'm going to these conferences and everything by
Mm-hmm.
myself because when it's time to go, nobody want to go.
They don't want to go.
You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But I got you can pull it up 2015. So it was I was still doing what I was doing then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same thing. The thing about it, like everybody, everybody want to be known in the club.
Right.
Like it's cool and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But going to the same clubs, and I heard Cuzzo say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been saying it forever. I've been to, and you ain't make. They bring an artist through to your town,
Mm-hmm.
famous.
Mm-hmm.
Charge you $300 to perform, open up for that artist,
Yeah.
but pay you $300 to perform in your own town.
It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy.
That ain't how it go.
No, that ain't how it go. It's a setup. It's a whole setup.
It's a
It,
whole. You feel me? So I would never, man. I ain't when we was doing that, man. We ain't never had to pay to open
mm-hmm.
up for these. And I know going back to the Craig Mack show, they
Mm-hmm.
booed him off stage,
Oh man. Yeah. And he was signed the bad boy.
and he was signed to Bad Boy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I still like because Joey was plugged in with him. Joey had me with him in New York.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even
Mm-hmm.
after that show.
Yeah, Joy asked me a couple of times to come to Allendale and like show him some of my music and stuff, man. I just never got around to doing it, man. But shout out to Joy, bro. I ain't forgot about you, man. What you asked me, bro. I'll come down there, man, and let you hear some tracks and make some stuff down there with you, man. But anyway, man, back to the story. I want to
Yeah,
hear the story.
yeah, man. But that
Mm-hmm.
as far as that yeah, it's a few people that
Mm-hmm.
but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's all love. Like I still show nothing but love. That's all
Mm-hmm.
I ever did. The thing was, you got other cats that try to get into what we doing because
Mm-hmm.
they got a little bread, and this ain't no hate, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know who's who and who was what at the time in the town.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
the GMC Flat Street thing was supposed to be together,
Mm-hmm.
but street shit splitted it up.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a whole that was supposed to be a whole Allendale thing. Period.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and anybody want to say I wasn't or feel like I wasn't, I don't want nobody to feel no certain type of way. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
When it shouldn't have been that way because it was petty.
Yeah.
Everybody thinking they're gangster, they did so. You know what I'm saying? Like out there, but we all from that same town. We all trying to do the same thing, but because
Yeah.
of some dumb shit.
Yeah, and then with situations like that, when it's a bunch of dudes together, somebody got to be the bigger man and just like try to level it out a little bit instead of everybody. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You
exactly.
know.
And when I see that people don't try to do that,
Mm-hmm.
I fall back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
people be like, now Warren don't fuck with nobody.
Hmm.
They don't fuck with a lot of people. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, you
Yeah.
just don't see me with nobody. That's
Right.
different. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Because I ain't with what y'all problem is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done seen it too many times. Fuck up the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So, nah, I ain't down that road.
I know exactly what you're saying, man. That's why I moved the way I moved, man. Like me and you was talking about it a week ago, man. I've accomplished so much on my own versus trying to stay with a clique or trying to fit in with a group of people that really don't have your work ethic. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it
See,
ain't
and
nothing personal. It's just
that's
business, man. You,
competition.
hmm?
Looking
Mm,
at your brother as competition.
exactly. Yep.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? But then when you split and then you start hearing things because a lot of people put out this song. I ain't diss nobody first from the hood that didn't diss me first.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
ain't no disrespect or none of that shit. It's just the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we want to talk about the music, but still to this day, stuff comes to me. I don't be thinking about
Mm-hmm.
because I'm on a whole nother plane right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know the feeling, man. You know, I be that's that vibe I'm on, man. Like with this whole podcast, the music, all that stuff, man. You know, all that stuff came out of my brain, bro. Like, you know, it was
yeah,
just it was just an idea, and I kept doing it over and over, man. And it just caught grip, man, and kept going. It just caught grip and started rolling, bro. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
great
you
minds
know,
come from where we from. We ain't
yeah,
got we ain't
yeah,
got no choice.
yeah,
So what we
yeah.
come from if we really want something,
Mm-hmm.
because we know where we come from,
Yeah.
that's why he ain't get that.
Yeah, because you know what the repercussions are. You know if
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
fell victim for a couple years to that type of shit.
mm-hmm,
And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they talk about to this day.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Like drugs and all that crazy shit. Yeah, I tried drugs, all that crazy shit.
yeah, we all did.
You
Yeah,
know, and,
yeah,
but that made me realize who my friends were.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because during that time, it wasn't nothing when we was all around doing it together and all that.
mm-hmm,
But because of certain situations and certain things, y'all claim that's what made me do what I did or that and the third. Nah,
yeah,
realizing this shit the whole time. And here we are 15, 18, 20 years later, and niggas still getting high.
yeah, 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 yeah. I have conversations like that maybe twice a month, man, about people that just seem to they just got stuck into what they doing, bro. They're comfortable with it. That
Nah, it ain't.
they may it's almost like they done got they done fell on the ground and they ain't trying to get back up. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
But you shouldn't dislike me because you knew that I was once you.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to change
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I hate it.
Yeah.
I just decided to do better for myself.
Yeah.
That that you should not. Yeah, I'm saying, and I'm a grandfather and everything now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The stuff from years ago that you keep bringing back up and all of that crazy shit. But
Because that's all they got on you, man. They ain't trying.
it, it,
That's
it,
all they got.
and they ain't gonna work.
Right.
Like, cause I ain't on that.
Right.
I ain't on that. I just want, you know what I'm saying, it comes to this music, like I said, GMC Flat Street was Cuzzo gave Flat Street Records they name.
Mm-hmm. I remember I was around back in them days. I wasn't on front like with y'all because I was just not when Flat Street Records came out. I was just really like learning how to make beats, and getting to learn how to be a producer. So I wasn't really like on the front like that. I was in behind the scenes and stuff, and Cuzzo used to tell me stuff about it, about Flat Street Records and my cousin Email, all of them. Email was their number one guy back then. He was the star. He was their Lil Wayne back then. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, he was a star. He
Yeah.
was a star. I remember Chad emailed Stacy and
Mm-hmm.
Sean
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
by my mom's house.
Yeah.
Chad wanted to battle.
Mm-hmm.
At the time he was spitting like DMX at that time.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
was he was there. He was hard with that shit. Like, but he wanted to be like, man, you the best in town, so
Yeah.
I got proud of you.
So he want to measure himself off you real
Yeah,
quick.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But to this day, I got songs with Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I you know what I'm saying. I got songs with everybody. I just put out.
Man, Chad hit me up about 2 months ago about a beat. I was like, Chad, make an appointment. Call me and tell me how you want the music, man. I don't just want to throw a stock beat out there like a beat anybody can use. I want it to be your
Yeah,
beat. If you want a beat from me, call me and let's have a conversation and develop some kind of producer artist relationship so we can have good music. That's how I make good music. You got to have a chemistry. You
yeah,
can't just throw anything out there and anybody can grab it. If you
yeah,
want it to be your music, it's gonna be your music. See what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Definitely.
I've been telling them that, man, and they think this because they put in a request it's supposed to get done. But if I'm not hearing from you, you're not texting me, you're not calling, we ain't talking on social media together, man. It kind of make me feel like you don't really want it as bad as I do. Because I can
And you gotta
yeah,
want it, and you can't feel no certain type of way about if you
yeah,
already spoke on
yeah,
business.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that just it's just the business thing, man. Like, and it's like I said, I had 3 deals on the table,
Mm-hmm. You told me, yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
Universal, Rap a Lot, and Interscope,
Mm-hmm.
and
Which
because of people wanting to be the man
mm-hmm.
and didn't feel like they had was the one brokering those deals,
They shit on it.
they shitted on it.
I know exactly what
You
you're
know what I'm
talking about.
saying? Like, they shitted on
I've
it.
I've had my share of encounters, man, dealing with this stuff, man. I know I don't talk about it a whole lot, and I don't post online about it, but
Yeah.
you know, I got a story to tell too about some of that stuff, man. I've had production deals with Universal Records, who was it? Warner Brothers out of Hollywood. They was doing short films. That was way back in like 2007. No, 2006. They was doing short films and they wanted me to like make background music for different short films and low budget films. They was starting me out real small and stuff like that. And
But your
I
royalties and publishing, if the shit you
mm-hmm,
eat forever.
mm-hmm, you eat forever. You always
Don't
get a
care
check.
as long as that paperwork and everything. If it would have jumped off or however it would have went, you got your royalties and publishing all that shit.
Uh-huh.
You eat forever, man.
Yeah, I had Capitol Records, Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema, quite a few, man. And that was in my early days. Like I wasn't nowhere near as skilled as I am now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, and I had them back then. So you know what I'm saying. But I kind of got smart on them though, man. I got my own distribution and all that. All those platforms they try to put me on. I got myself on them platforms. See what I'm saying?
that's how you like
Mm-hmm.
the streaming platform, all that other stuff. I just
Mm-hmm.
started back. I just like a couple months ago,
Mm-hmm.
as far as
Mm-hmm.
like where we at now with music. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's too much, but where we at now with music, I just started back dealing with like these streaming platforms because I had
Mm-hmm.
a website since 2003.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just got some screaming money today, man. I got some royalty money today, man, on PayPal. So it
Okay.
works. It works. If you make good songs, man, you
It
will get paid. People keep listening to your music. You will get a check every month or every 3 months. You'll get a check.
you definitely but see, I ain't making a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
like that from the
Mm-hmm.
downloads and streams now.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2003, Made show MTV
Mm-hmm.
Made had
Mm-hmm.
you know internet get ready to start popping and all that shit. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
and damn, I'm on this site called Tonos,
Yeah.
and it shut down now. But they
Mm-hmm.
found a song. They found one of the LCA songs
Mm-hmm.
or whatever and stuff. So they found a song and they wanted it for they show.
Yeah.
But when they went to look up to see if the song was registered,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't find no information on it.
Hmm.
You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? But at this time, I'm just doing music.
Yeah. You ain't doing the paperwork with it.
I ain't doing it. But I'm studying. And I'm learning now
Mm-hmm.
on,
Yeah.
as I go along.
Yeah.
They didn't. They didn't do that song. So when they learn, and I'm trying to get everybody on page
Mm-hmm.
to get the shit registered.
Mm-hmm. And what was happened with me? What happened with me with my situation? I had a similar situation. I used to put beats on. That was way back, like MySpace. I used to put beats on MySpace all the time, right? And if they're really interested in you, they'll give you the paperwork so they can use it. Some because they sent me a big old envelope in the mail like that, a
Yeah,
big ass contract. Yeah,
yeah. But see,
yeah.
they send that, but then
Mm-hmm.
really all your rights gone.
It gone. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When you do it that way.
Yeah, cause this dude, man, I don't know if he's still an A&R, man, but this dude was throwing big numbers at me, man. He was like, "How would you like to make 20,000 a month making
Yeah,
beats?" He was like, "You want to make $20,000 a month?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to make $20,000. Ain't nobody in my whole family making $20,000 a month
yeah,
doing. I don't care how hard they work, they ain't making no 20,000.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I was like, hell yeah. So shit, about 10 business days that went by, I got the contract in the mail, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of shit happened with that, bro. Like, you know, people was trying to shit on me so bad back then, man. But
yeah.
if I had a known, if I had a known then what I know now, bro, it wouldn't have went down like that, bro. It
But see,
wouldn't have went down like that.
what I did was I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I got one of my songs registered, and people didn't want to get on board,
Yeah.
and I've been eating off that song through MTV since 2003.
Mm. Mm. I get it, man. I get it. Yeah. I know what you're doing, man, because I do the same thing making beats. You just on the other side of the platform. You a rapper. You see,
Yeah, you know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
the beats, but I
So
know what you're doing. You see what I'm saying?
exactly. So I ain't want to be always just being a rapper.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I started doing clothing and like I've been doing all that shit then. But
Mm-hmm.
shit happens.
Yeah.
Life happens. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I had to get back the way I was at.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's all good though, man. I don't know why, people see I'm doing my broadcast and they want to call my phone. That's very rude of them to do that. And they see me on Facebook because they my friend and they're still calling me. So
Come
okay,
on, man.
you want to interrupt my show? That's what you want to
First, I thought they. At first, I thought they paid you not to have me on.
do. Hey, hey, man, they can't stop this here. I own this, bro. I don't care. I don't care how much they pay. I'm still gonna put you on here.
I mean, I be tripping because like I say, it's all love. I ain't got no hate for nobody,
Right.
bro. Because
Yeah, yeah,
God is
yeah,
good. I know what I've been through.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
where I come from, and I know what I was doing, and I can honestly say I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't no famous guy, none of that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I ain't really into being famous, man. I just like showing my talent. Like,
yeah,
that's just me, and that little bit of fame that you do get, it come along with it. You can't help it. If people know you,
yeah,
if they know you for doing something, they're gonna recognize you for it. But like, I don't really focus on being famous. I just like showing my talent and getting it out and helping other people display their talent. That's where the Cook Up podcast came from. I'm displaying talent. You see what I'm saying? Because when I first got this show, the people who helped me when I first, because I didn't know nothing about doing TV shows or broadcasting over the net, none of that stuff. So when I first got this show, they was trying to make me do this a whole show just with just me by myself, basically just being cocky the whole time on the show. And I told them, I said that ain't gonna work. I know too many other artists. I know other producers. It will be better if we blended everybody together so everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have a story to tell, and that way, everybody can have every other day, or at least once a week, we got a new show coming on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
so I
that
changed the whole concept of the show and ran with it.
too. You haven't you
Hmm.
that network you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Yeah, yeah,
The way you doing it.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And you get there, be like, man, why you fucking with this person? Or why you fucking with that person? Because they
yeah,
want to do the same thing you doing.
yeah.
So, like a lot of the new shit I got, these are people that I met along the way.
Hmm.
You know, so I
Hmm.
get what you're saying. Like, you know, that
That's,
you,
because I was like, man, why are you trying to put me on a big platform doing something I was already doing? I was already on Facebook Live making beats. They
no
was
doubt.
trying to give me a whole television show making beats and talking about beats the whole time. I'm like, some people like it, but most people don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, we need to put faces and talk about stories that the normal person that's not in the music industry can relate to, because even though we artists and producers, we still need to talk about stuff that the average person know about or how they feel about things, and I told them that, and I just went with the whole idea, and we started producing the show. I'm producing it now the way I'm producing it now, and you know they they backed off of it, and I just kept the whole. It's my show, so I just kept it running by myself all this time. I've been
Don't let
doing it by myself.
don't let
Hmm.
nobody tell you different.
Right, right, right.
Like you don't let nobody tell you different about your like right now, like as far as new music I got out, like you in Philly, RJ Payne,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Known as Rain Man.
Yeah.
I got a single out with him
Hmm.
right now, you know what I'm saying? It's like
You talking about the link you tagged me in the video?
I don't know which one I take. I don't know
It
because
was some. Oh, let me see. It was some guy you from Philly, and
oh
you
yeah,
told.
that's him. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's him. But
Okay.
I got a single out right now with him
Uh
called
huh.
to whom it may concern. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I say, I be all these places. I say I ain't no famous guy as far as like that, but I be all these places all these famous people be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been fortunate enough to do stuff like that. Like I was in the Atlanta scene for a little while, and I was
Yeah,
pretty
the
much.
big got there every October A3C.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was my thing.
And then out there in Texas, they got the event out there too.
Yeah,
The
South. Yeah, they got
South
that.
by Southwest, they got that out that way. Yeah.
Yeah, been out there. I've been out there 1 year, but the one in Atlanta from
Hmm.
2013 up until like 18, I think
Yeah.
I was there every year. The
Hmm.
the mixtape that I had put out in 2015 was for South, with the South Carolina artists or whatever.
Hmm.
That was for
Yeah.
the A3C, you know what I'm saying, version or whatever.
Hmm.
So that was I was still on that. Like that's just the way I was moving, and I like bumping. That's how I was networking the D,
Hmm.
like you know what I'm saying. So that helped me get my little social media up.
Hmm.
People be fearing about the Instagram and Twitter. I don't even deal with Twitter like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man, I forgot my Twitter password. I don't know when the last time I've been on Twitter. I got one. I probably got a million messages on there. I don't even know who on there right now.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
how I got my little followers up or whatever
Hmm.
on there. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Like, but
Hmm.
going to these different events,
Hmm.
networking with these people, and you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So, and I watch what the thing that really got me really because I had gave a break like music. I had so
Hmm.
much. I had like 7 years of unreleased music that nobody never heard.
Hmm.
Like I'm talking hundreds of songs.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
had said I was done with music. I was getting older at that time,
Hmm.
getting older.
Hmm.
Saying me generate some more money. You know what I'm saying? Some other places.
Right.
or whatever and shit. Do the whatever. So what made me really got back into the music? I went out there one year and I met these Griselda dudes,
Mm-hmm.
Conway, West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They like real hot right now.
Yeah, y'all just about to say Conway and Benny the Butcher, man. They still out there, man. They pretty big, bro.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the, but when I met them, they wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
This was 3 years ago when I met them.
Mm-hmm.
Watch them blow up to who they are from.
Mm-hmm.
No, and like I said, this ain't no hate. This is me saying what I was telling niggas from Allendale we should have been doing from the start.
Right. Right.
They out there mobbing.
Mm-hmm.
They from Buffalo. They in Atlanta. They ain't even from the South.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Right.
mobbing in these different events, and every year they was on a bigger platform for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this with my own
In
eyes.
3 years' time, yeah.
you,
I can
you
believe it. I can believe it.
know? So that they inspired that would inspire me to just start back really like doing music.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I wasn't dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was
I
telling.
just kind of like from what with your knowledge, I just kind of feel like you in a situation now that like you can train people, like you can be a good like A&R type person, like.
I got like 2 artists,
Mm-hmm.
one from Atlanta and one from Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
that I solidly deal with.
Yeah.
Young boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to get them on. I'm gonna link you up.
Okay.
You know what
Link
I'm
me
saying?
up. Link me up, man.
That's what I'm on. Like
Mm-hmm.
whatever they need when they hit me up, because I met them at these events and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when they hit me up and they like big, you know what I'm saying? I try to look out because I see they series 124, 118.
Mm-hmm.
But you listen to them and you wouldn't think that they're that age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm proud of you, man. That's why, without further ado, I got you on the show, man. Our schedules was conflicting, man, all last week, and then, it was my birthday and everything else. So it was crazy,
yeah,
I
man,
had to take some time off for myself, man, and get myself together. So,
that's what you supposed
it
to
is
do.
what it is. Yeah, man.
Trust me, because I got businesses to run. So
I feel you.
I knew I was gonna get on. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I had to make sure they had been hit me up in the shop too, because
Yeah.
in COVID I got to make these appointments and stuff. You got to get in there. My dog, he been cutting my hair for what 14 years since I've been here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, cause Cuzzo and everybody else was hitting my inbox. You ain't got him on the show yet, man. Somebody bullshitting, man. You ain't got him on the show yet. I said, man, I'm gonna get him on the show, man. I'm talking to the dude every other day, man. I'm gonna get him on the show.
oh
You
man,
know.
see, like I said, cuz
Mhm.
that I love them niggas, man.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
was it was some niggas in their ear that shouldn't have been in their ear.
Mhm. I
Simple
know.
as
I know. I know.
that. You know what
I
I'm saying?
know. Everybody's starting to realize that shit though, man. Cause a lie ain't gonna go but so far, bro. That lie got.
You can't carry that shit for forever. Like people expecting this.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so that's why I be like, people be talking about me on Facebook. Yeah, I go in.
Mm-hmm.
I go in because and the reason I do it is because I know people don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I know people talk about it.
Right.
So
Controversy.
if you talking about it, that gonna make more people come and look.
You look at it. Yep. Mm-hmm. They're gonna
Even
pass
if
the
you,
message.
even
Yep.
if you dislike it,
Yep.
that's
You
gonna make
talk
more people.
the
You know,
whole the whole point of you talking about it is the whole point of somebody saying something about it is gonna make them motherfucking gravitate towards it because they're gonna like,
even
yeah,
if you don't like it, you gonna go see what's going on.
exactly.
You
I
know what
know.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and I got people that watch me all the time. You know, like I said, I'm in my 40s, man. I don't
Mm-hmm.
be hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be petty on Facebook all day. I post a little money. You know what I'm saying? I got to do what I do
Yeah. Yeah.
because I mean that's just what it is. Because I keep hearing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even there, and I hear stuff.
Right.
I'm always there, but I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't be with none of that. Ain't up a little wreck, cuz old tragic.
Yeah.
Niggas, I love them niggas, man.
Yeah, man. Tragic. That's my. I don't know if you know that or not, but Tragic, my nephew, man.
Word, nah, I ain't
My
know that.
blood. That's my blood nephew. Yeah.
Word, I ain't know that. I
Yeah,
ain't
man. His mama, my sister.
word.
Yeah, I'm the baby boy out of all the kids.
Word, nah, I see. You know what I'm saying? But see, I on down. I'm gonna just say like this right here. You know, I don't want to talk about too much.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much street stuff.
Yeah.
But I got people coming to me telling me a hit out on me
A hit out on you.
at that time. Now I ain't
Oh.
talking about now.
Uh.
I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But all of these people are the people that be on my page watching.
Hmm.
Still, you know what I'm saying?
It's by design, man. They can't help it. That's how they.
And that made me realize, man, it wasn't that serious.
Right. Right. Right.
That what made me so I love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That made me realize it was just a bunch of like, even though it's wild down there right now. You know that
Yeah,
it's
I know. I know. I
it's,
know.
it's wild everywhere, but it
Mm-hmm.
don't have to be that way if the fathers and everything will really, you know what I'm saying, talk with their kids,
Mm-hmm.
show them something different. If your dad,
And
if you see your daddy doing it, you're gonna do it.
exactly. Not all the time now,
Not all the
but
time,
it's a good chance. It's a
but
good
it's
chance.
a good chance,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if he condoning you doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, like, uh, I
That's why I kind of felt it was time, being that I'm in a good position because I know everybody be on social media. I got a good platform. I felt it was time for me to talk to my people from back home and get everybody on here, one by one, or we can get on here as a group and talk. But I
yeah,
prefer
man,
I prefer to do one on ones is because it's no interference. You can just be yourself and talk one on one. You see what I'm saying?
it's better that way because
Yeah.
because I know niggas start getting emotional.
Exactly, and it's gonna cut you out of the equation because they showing out. So you don't want you can't open up because they showing out.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Like I don't want nobody to be emotional. Nah, for real, especially about nothing that I do over this way
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
social media or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I hear it all the time. Like, and I ain't just uh, it's sad when it's your people that you know. You know what I mean?
It's hard to talk about them, man. I
It's
swear it is.
hard.
You want to so bad, but it's like
It's hard, man.
yeah, it's like a necessary evil sometimes. Like it is hard to do it, but you got to air it out some damn time. You got to get it off your chest. You
Yeah,
know.
that's why I wanted to do it here. No, for real,
Yeah,
like because
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
because Ditto hype.
Mhm.
He had asked me about an interview a year ago, even though he been shooting videos and stuff of it,
Mhm.
but I never had done it.
Mhm.
So I had hit him and I told him about the podcast. He was like, "Nah, you need to go on there too."
Mm.
I said, "Yeah, I am."
Yeah.
And that because I was like, this way I wanted to talk at.
Mhm.
Why not with somebody from my hood?
Mhm.
Like even if they ain't nobody watching, sharing, none of that shit. long as it up.
They ain't got to share my show, man. My show, I'm international with my show, man. So.
And see that be my thing. Like when I put out when I just like with music, when I
Mm-hmm.
put out music,
Mm-hmm.
I got people now still be like they want to work with me from
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
When I post some music,
Mm-hmm.
you share it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
don't help me promote it. If you see me still doing music, you still me, I'm still moving
Mm-hmm.
around, and you hit me saying you want to do this with me,
Mm-hmm.
we do this.
Mm-hmm.
But when I post some music or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
you interact, you don't like it or nothing, you see it.
Just because they don't respond or don't or react, don't mean they ain't looking at it.
They see it now. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
that like
it
them
don't
likes don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
that's where that still goes back to being like, okay, why we can't snap out of that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Snap out of that because I share people music all the time.
I do it all the time too.
Exactly.
I put other people music on my music page. Like I
You,
supposed to have all of my yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? All the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So that just be. But I don't know, man. But that's as far as like me, as far as music now. That's what I like. It took me a minute to get back on these streaming plans. I just like I said, I just been back on them for like 2-3 months
Yeah.
because I'm generating so much from my own
Mm-hmm.
website.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because once a person signed up to my website, they automatically got a song. Then they had an option to go and buy other songs. So
Mm-hmm.
all in one place,
Mm-hmm.
all my singles. But the thing was,
What
people,
site you on?
huh?
What site you talking about?
My own personal
Oh, you
website.
got your own personal. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
You like
Shout it out, man. Tell everybody what your site is, man.
www.spookyraw.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all hit it out to everybody, man, to my viewers, man. If y'all want some of Rapscall music, man, go to spookyraw.com, man. He got all his music on there, man. Hit him
Yeah.
up. Hit
Not
him up.
all, but the majority.
Majority of it, man. 90% of it on there, man. If you
Yeah.
buy one, you get access to everything else, man.
Yeah, man. Now, all you gotta do is enter your email.
In the
You,
email? Okay, okay.
you enter your email, you get a free song. Then you got the option to buy. But I'm just saying, as far as like, that's where my money from music came from for the past 6-7 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man. Long as you seen some kind of profit out of your work, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. All you
So
gotta do is sign. I used to tell people that like all you gotta do is sign up, just like you joining Facebook or Instagram. Just
mhm.
get your email and bam.
Okay. I gotta check that out for myself, man, because I didn't even know you had a site, bro. I
Yeah,
always see you on Facebook or either Instagram or something. I didn't know you had a site like that. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, because I ain't gotta promote it much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
It,
what I was saying about my podcast. Like I done did so many shows, man. I don't really have to worry about no, you know what I mean? Like you
yeah,
can shit. I appreciate the shares and hitting that like button, you know,
but
but you know,
it don't generate nothing,
no,
so it don't
no.
matter to me.
No, no. It
No,
goes back to the viewership. Like they don't like with anybody that does what we do. It goes back to your streams and your views. So whether people like it or not, as long as you get the views, you get the money. So they don't have to. They don't. Everything else is extra.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's all that is, bro. Like, you know. So what else
Mhm.
you got going? I know you got something going on with Zaytoven. I tell you, be quiet about it. We can talk now.
Oh, yeah. I spoke to Zaytoven a couple of days ago on Instagram, man, and he was just asking me about my progress and seeing if I had any new projects coming out, man. So I figured, it would have been a good opportunity to pull some people in and let's do a couple of projects together, man. So I got a few people in mind. I don't want to call everybody name yet, man. Cause see
Yeah,
if I start,
keep that to yourself.
yeah, but I definitely got some familiar faces that I want to do a couple of projects with. I want to at least do uh 2 or 3 singles to start with to see how that do. Get that in the distribution, put it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I even got distribution with Tidal Music with Jay-Z. I even got that too. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like so
yeah.
by me, yeah, so by me being a producer, all I gotta do is just get an artist to rap on my beats and put it out. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna generate money. I just got something today. So it's gonna generate money.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, man.
I already know, man. Like I say, is that I need you to find that one you say you can't find. I need that.
Man, boy, let me show you something, bro. If I can't do it, I don't want to do it live, but if I show you how many beats I got, you'll see why I can't find
I already know how it go. You get lost into me, and you know
Mm.
that work
I'm gonna
ethic.
find it though. I'm gonna find it. I've been cross referencing that shit, but I'm gonna find it. It's in there. If it got posted on Facebook, it's in my library. Cause,
No
cause,
doubt.
cause, yeah, cause I can't put it on Facebook without putting it in my library. So I just got to keep going through my library, scrolling down. I done in like the last 2.5 years, I done made like 1,900 beats in 2 years. Like, so it's a lot.
It's a big
Plus
old,
all the beats I made before that. You
no
see what
doubt.
I'm saying?
No,
Yeah,
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 and that's what's up. That's what you keep doing that too.
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even after your music will live forever, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah,
regardless.
yeah. I done made close to 2,000 songs. It's hard to believe it, man, but I did like just straight beats, nobody rapping. Almost 2,000 beats, bro, in 2 years.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, so I've been doing like what 800 beats a year, something like that. Yeah,
That's what's up, man. Shit, that's what's up. I need to hear some more too.
I got plenty, man. We just need to link up, man. I've seen some stuff. I just want to find that one you requested.
Before this COVID shit, I remember I hit you up
Mm-hmm.
because I was gonna try to go out there, and that's when I had first recorded the
Mm-hmm.
with RJ Payne.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do a video like the song, like
Mm-hmm.
but not that it was recorded last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I never was
Mm-hmm.
pushing it, and that's when I hit you up. Like I'm trying to come to the city. Then here come big COVID ass. I'm
Yeah, you came through slapping people and shit, man.
slapping people and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to go too far past an hour because if I broadcast past an hour, it's gonna be hard for me to repost on Instagram. So I'm trying to get my Instagram views up
hey man,
with the
look,
show. So
look. I just wanted to get that out there. What you wanted to know.
yeah. I don't want to get too carried away, man. We're gonna talk about everything else over the phone and stuff, man. I got you, bro.
All right, stay safe out there, boy.
All right, you too, man. And this was the cook up with Marcus Swole Legend, man. Special guest Rapscall, aka Spooky Raw, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, man. And until next time, everybody be blessed and be safe, man. We up out of here.
Peace.
Peace.